Hey everyone, delighted to have you here as always. Today's topic is why I believe you should work for yourself. Little caveat before we get into it, and then I'm going to outline the steps of why I believe working for yourself is a good thing, and finally some actions you can take to move towards that. The first thing is a caveat to say this isn't for everybody. Not everybody should work for themselves. That's very clear, because they may not want to. It's not a good fit. There are multiple reasons as to why not. But if you're here on this channel, I presume you're certainly either interested in it or you already are doing so, which is fantastic, and congratulations. Now, some of the points I believe why you should work for yourself. It comes back to some of our values. So a crucial value for me is freedom, for example, one of my personal core values. And working for yourself is one of the best ways to facilitate the freedom that I desire. And I know a lot of people who go freelance and work for themselves also desire as well. That is very difficult to find as an employee. Not to say it's impossible, but very difficult. I have come across certain circumstances where someone is so indispensable that they have quite a high level of autonomy and freedom, or they work at a very entrepreneurial business or a startup where they have some of the benefits that you can get from working to yourself. So it isn't to say it can't be found, but it's much more difficult, and it's a little bit out of your control because you're relying on others. Whereas this is one of the key things that I would say on the second point off the back of freedom is the control. You have that. You have complete autonomy when you work for yourself. You're not relying on other people to gift you the autonomy. And again, you have to work for autonomy. You can certainly go freelance and lose freedom and control by giving up too much with clients or working with bad fit clients and other areas as well. So it isn't a given working for yourself that you will get freedom and the control to establish that. You do have to work for it, but you can control it much more than as an employee where you're relying on other people's decisions. It's your decision and the way that you manage your working life when you work for yourself ultimately that can provide you with those two things as well. I also think opportunity, career progression, development can be very positive when you're working for yourself. And again, I've employed people in my career, and you can provide great training and development opportunities, as a company to employees. So on the other side, again, there are opportunities for that. But again, you are restricted to the budget, the options, the choices of other people. Whereas when you work for yourself, you can say, right, this is how I want to improve in my career, and this is what I'm going to seek out. It could be a course, it could be a coach, a mentor, it could be an event, a seminar, whatever it is, a workshop. You can choose the areas that fit where you are in your time as a professional and where you want to develop. So at this moment in time, you might say, I want to improve this aspect of my skill set. I'm going to work on that. Next is going to be that. And you can really carve your own pathway in terms of your professional development when you're working for yourself as well. Another point is around the financial side of things. Of course, people can earn very good money as employees, and you can get certain opportunities where you get share options and other things like that when you work for businesses as well. But it comes back to the control point again. You are at the behest of people offering you pay rises or certain salary increases, or if you move roles, certain salary offers. Whereas as a freelancer or when you're working for yourself, you have more control over that. And of course, it doesn't mean you're just going to get given these things. People don't give you significant money without providing great value. But you have the ability to build your skill set, to work with the right type of clients, to forge your niche in your sector, and then increase your rates as you go, and you get better experience, more client opportunities. You're getting better at marketing and sales. You're having pricing models on retainers or value-based projects that are significantly increasing your income. So of course, it isn't just a given, but you have more control to be able to increase your income as a self-employed person. So there are some of the key benefits, I believe. There are obviously a multitude more of them as well, but they're some of the absolute crucial ones, I believe, that can really give you an extremely positive lifestyle and working life as a freelancer and self-employed. Now, in terms of the steps you need to take, there's obviously several videos on the channel, so please go and check those out. But the key areas are around obviously building up a skill that you can sell, which you may well be doing as an employee, preparing for that as well, taking some time to maybe build up some side projects so that you don't just kind of jump without having anything ready. You have this nice transition into freelancing, and also establishing, speaking to people who already do this. Hopefully I offer some value on this channel. There's plenty of other people talking about similar topics which can be useful on the likes of Twitter and YouTube as well. So learn from others, build up that level of experience that even if you haven't had it, you're taking from other people's experience, so you don't make the same mistakes and you do the right things well. As always, hope you got a bunch of value from this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I will see you on the next one.